Hello everyone and welcome to Daily Game Review number 34. Today we have a1b1c1 d1x1 5q versus loweyou. We have a 5q versus a 3q, and it's a 2-stone handicap game. So actually, 3q is getting really close to that Dawn level, guys. I think around 2q, 1q, you're going to be hitting a barrier, but at 3q, he's almost there. He's almost hitting that next barrier, and as soon as he passes that barrier, he will hit the Dawn levels. So he's actually getting really strong, and 5q is another barrier, so we're going to see someone who's almost approaching a barrier and someone who's probably at a 5q, 4q barrier. And we're going to see what these two players need to work on to improve to make that next jump in their game. This should be a pretty high level game since we're getting a low single digit Qs, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we have loweyou playing white and starting in an open corner, and black playing a 3-4. And we'll see white playing and making a simple combination on the bottom. Perfectly fine, and black invading really early considering since black has so much area already. I don't think black needs to invade so early and give white something to attack. Just play something normal and then make your own combination like so, or maybe steal white's corner at the start, and then after that go ahead and make your own position. And you can see that black is still a little bit ahead of white due to just the fact of the handicap stones. So you don't have to play crazy here, guys. You don't have to play crazy just because of handicap. I think this is a little overplay. White will make a jump, and we see black now tanuking the stone. So here he has an unnecessary weak stone. We'll see how white attacks the stone, or if white chooses to take the open corner, which he chooses the open corner. That's perfectly fine, because he has to play very fast-paced, right? And making a very quick and settled position on top. And black playing here. There's still an opening here, so I'm not a big fan of the shape. But since this is so tight, I don't think white has to respond here. White chooses to go ahead and attack this stone. He chose to try and rob the base, but I think he's going to rob the base. I think this one's a little bit more practical and more common. If you go here, black may choose to just steal the corner instead, like so. And black can actually just play something along these lines and still make very quick life. Black may even choose something like this and make life as well. Actually, this one looks much better. Yeah, just do this. So I think white needs to be very careful here about how he attacks. If he wants to just rob the base, I think this is the move. I was looking at this move, but it looks like black has a pretty easy time of making a position in this area. So perhaps not this way. So anyway, I won't say much about his attack, but I think this move would have been a little bit better at c3. Alright, so black doesn't see that, and now it becomes a great move. Now it's fantastic. This shape is very poor for black, and black now must jump out very quickly. Don't want to play here. This is too heavy. Black and white should already go and start surrounding, which he does perfect, and black is severely heavy in this area. Black, you got to jump out much more quickly here, and don't let yourself get so attacked so heavily. You are in white's area. It is fine if white gets something. You just need to get out, because what you have 2.5 corners. You really don't need to take everything of white's in this area. White only has 1 quarter, and he doesn't even have this yet because it's still invadable since black's on both sides. And white only has this area and this corner, so just jumping out should be fine for you. If you didn't like jumping out and didn't like the attack, then you shouldn't have invaded in the first place. However, this is the way to play after you are weak. Playing here is way too heavy, and you're just going to get severely attacked, and now you're dying, so it's really hard to see what black's going to do here. White has an easy time just surrounding this group. Black will make life on the inside with this cut, but it does not matter. Remember, it's little things, guys. Little things in life. These just add up quickly. This is like a 2-point loss if you do that. Maybe more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, about a 3-point loss. Reverse Sente, so probably like 6 points. Yeah, it's probably like a 6-point. 4 to 6 points. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it's really valuable when it's a simple thing. It does the exact same thing as this. It's just worth several points more. So it's these little things that will add up very quickly if you're not careful. So want to fix that. White will take the open corner here. Is that the biggest move right now? Is that the biggest move right now? See, there's still the right side over here. There's an invasion up here. There's an invasion here. So, hard to say which is the biggest. This is maybe, probably like 10 points. Black will get here, so about 10 points. Cente-ish. I would say 10 to 20. 10 to 20. No, I just want to say this is 10 because black will make it up here. This is so 10. Maybe 15. I think maybe 15 as well. This is hard to value, actually. This one's really hard to value. I don't know how to value this one. I think this is probably not as big as the top and left. Or top and right, sorry. I think the top and right is a little bit bigger. Alright, so a little bit slow but in comparison, but black actually should have played this way and just did this. But, no. If it respawns, white can still get to this, and white got this for free, huh? But if white doesn't respawn, he gets attacked. So what about attaching here? And then getting to something over here. That's really big, huh? Alright, so I'll let white get away with this, because this is actually quite difficult for black to respawn. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Okay, so yeah, that's fine, I guess. So black did get over here. However, black has a cutting point, so black shouldn't have ignored this cutting point. I think I would cut immediately. Yeah, I would cut immediately. This is gonna die. So I think something's gonna die. If not, something's gonna get really attacked really hard. This is overplay. This is overplay. You're just gonna get attacked in black's influence, and your influence is gonna get canceled out. Black has a weakness here, and the big move after that is here, and you probably want to block here. But this invasion's definitely overplay. You don't need to overplay to win. You just need to play faster than your opponent, which means playing the proper moves and getting to the proper moves before your opponent does. This does not mean you overplay. However, black making himself heavy unnecessarily here, and white having an easy time just making shape in this area. White shape does look a little bit funny. I don't like this. I don't like this move. I think just descend down. Just descend down. There's no reason to give black this Atari, because if he plays here, you want to play here, right? But in this case, if he gets a move here at some point, you still want to play here. You lost a stone for no good reason. There's no good reason to put a stone in there. So I think the tiger's mouth was not necessary. All right. Anyway, we jump out here. White makes some shape here. I think the shape's a little weird though. Is there a better way to do it? Let's see. I want to connect if I can. So you cut. Nobi, can you go here? Yeah, you can go here. Yeah, because there's a double Atari. So you can go here. Black, white, black. So what about an attachment here? Anyway, pretty difficult area. Or maybe here. I don't like this because this move is quite powerful. But perhaps it's okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, your move's fine. Your move's fine. This is a trap. Obviously, that's not good. Don't do that yet. You owe a move. Don't get away from this area yet. You still owe some moves here. You are not alive yet. Black is completely alive now, but you are not. Black should be just about completely alive, but you are not, so do not leave this area yet. This is going to be overplay. Because if black just starts making some combinations here, you've got a lot of issues. So there's a lot of problems here. So block just blocks. Uh-huh. White will lose the inside, but we'll take the outside. However, this black will get this Hane and double Hane, and you can see white is dying a lot. Of course you want a Nobi here. White is in a really bad shape here. Now, white did destroy this area, but black should make it up here. With something along these lines. Then maybe activating this cutting stone. Careful reading. Need careful reading here. So, actually, what if I just play this way and then come out here? This is not alive. You can't capture these in one move. Everything's dying. Yeah, everything's dying. Okay, this is definitely the move. This case, white just sacrifices, like so, and white can escape out. Don't save one stone. This is not important. Now you're gonna die. Okay, let's see if his move works. Not really. White, you gotta stop ignoring weak groups. So what if I go here, 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 here? That doesn't work. So you're gonna die? So you just die. No, there's a double Atari, stupid. Okay, so that double Atari works at any time. Okay, so you can't do that. Can't do that. Disconnect. Do the same thing as before. Okay, white's in a lot of trouble. White's in a lot of trouble. Okay, black does get to this move. White, you gotta fix your weaknesses. You cannot play this way, especially against a handicap game where your opponent has more stones than you. You can't leave all your weaknesses laying around like this. This is not the way to play. You wouldn't play this way in an even game, so why are you playing this way now? And black can actually play much more powerful here. So white's dying everywhere. Remember, guys, 2 stones is basically the exact same as an even game. You're just behind. So in an even game, you wouldn't overplay like crazy. You would try to play as fast as possible and try and make better exchanges and slowly but surely catch up. There's no one move catch up. In an even game or in a handicap game, there's no one move catch up unless your opponent makes a huge blunder. So the only way to catch up by points is getting to those big moves when your opponent slacks on them, playing better exchanges than your opponent, and just getting a little bit better result each time and slowly but surely making a comeback. That's how you make a comeback. You can't make it this way, though. This way, just you're dying everywhere. So a lot of problems for you. White, this isn't gonna work. Black, should have played here. White's dead. One, two, no, 2, 3, 4 liberties. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 liberties. So white's dead. Here, half of it will live. Wow. Wow. Obviously you go here. No. You can still throw in. Here. Oh, wow. Where did that come from? Yeah. Yeah. Just do that. Just do that. If you have good reading, white dies. White should die. Oh, wow. What a game-losing blunder. Oh, man. That hurts so bad. White still died here, but the whole corner died for black. So white got very lucky here. Black not knowing a basic shape. Black, you have to work on your reading. And your shapes, black, you got to fix your shapes. If you want, I think what you lack right now is shapes. So for black, I think what you need to work on is reviewing older Japanese professional games and learning those shapes to make your moves more efficient. Shapes are good eyes and efficient ways of moving around the board. They're very efficient, which means they're very fast-paced and pretty solid. So this means if your moves are not your moves have weaknesses left and right. You're not playing the proper shapes, the proper moves. For example, you played a weird move here and lost a few points. You're playing a move here which will lose you several points, and you left this cut at 3. So you're not playing the good shapes, and I think you really want to get those good shapes down if you want to make your game more solid and improve. So I think older Japanese professional games will help you with this. 40, 50-year-old Japanese professional games. Review them, study them, learn the shapes. White, I think you freaked out because it's a handicap game. You're better at making shapes than your opponent, but you leave weakness laying around a lot. So you gotta work on fixing your own weaknesses if you want to improve. You can't leave those weaknesses laying around. Your opponent will take advantage of them and you'll just lose the game. You don't want to lose the game because you didn't fix something. You want to lose the game because your opponent maybe has a few more points than you. Of course, you don't want to lose the game at all. But if it's just a few more points, then you just need to speed up. Maybe play a little bit better end game or speed up your opening and middle game a little bit. But if you're losing because your opponent keeps attacking weaknesses that you're just leaving around, then stop leaving the weaknesses around, and then fix the weaknesses and get the timing of when to make those big moves, and stop leaving cutting points because your opponent it's too easy to win if you just die. That's too easy. So definitely want to fix that. Alright, so we see white trying to kill black here. There's that shape. And black may very well die again. Yeah, it looks like black died again. So, definitely big mistakes on black's part. And black died in the bottom left because of bad shape. White died in the top right because he left weakness everywhere. So I think that's the biggest issue for both players. Is there a Tsuji here? So if I go here, he normally has to respawn here, but I think he has to respawn here and I can get this move. So if he respawns here, you do that. And that. Still doesn't work, huh? Trying to make this work, but it just doesn't work. Yep, can't make it work. Can't make it work. What if I start here? Or is this just in-game? So this is just endgame, huh? Yeah, it's just endgame. Just endgame. Okay. I don't like giving up 2 stones, though. Oh, yeah, especially I have to come back. But I think white should have a little bit more than black, because white killed black twice. White should have died up here. But I think here black just didn't do proper reading. So black, life and death as well. So that's pretty much the result of the game. I think white just outread black, and black wasn't able to punish white's overplays because white was leaving weakness, and white almost died. White should have died, but black, unfortunately, his reading needs to improve a little bit. So definitely want to do those go problems and life and death problems. White, stop leaving weakness. Black, fix your shapes and do life and death. And white also, of course, do life and death. But yeah, I think that's the biggest issues of this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you found this review helpful. And remember, guys, if you want to submit your games for a chance to get them reviewed, please see the link in the description below. And as always, guys, see you guys next time.